Hi, everybody. Again, as the year is starting to wind down, teachers are always asking me some of those same questions. Number one question I get asked is, what does next year look like? Do I have to go back to phase one? And my answer is yes, you have to go back to phase one because you're going to get new students. You have to train those new students. You have to figure out where they're going to put their different items when they're going to turn things in. What does their checklist folder look like? Where do they turn in their digital content work? So, unfortunately, even though you've been working in a phase three learning environment, you do need to go back to phase one just so you can get those wheels turning for the new group that's coming up. That doesn't mean you have to stay in phase one all year. It's deploy phase one 4 times, then move to phase two. Get going with that, see how it works, and then when you feel like you're ready, go in to try to do a project-based learning. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is how to get blended learning up and running. So those people who have been working with me over the last couple of years, you know that I start out by going into your school, walking the classrooms, taking a look to see what you have going on, what kind of furniture do you have, what kind of technology do you use, and then we develop a customized action plan. This customized action plan is geared towards your school. What are your goals? What are your ambitions? As well as taking a look at the learning continuum. The learning continuum that we've developed looks at like 10 different areas from how do you use your space? How do you plan? Are you allowing pace, place, path, student engagement? All those 10 components devise and create the blended learning continuum. So when we walk into the school and we walk in to see what's going on when we're visiting the classrooms, we keep track of that. We're like, okay, we're looking for those key aspects. If we don't see it, no big deal. But what we're trying to do is build a baseline. That baseline then gives us the key to what we need to work on. It gives us those goals that we want to accomplish by the end of the school year. And that's when we devise like a blended learning action plan. Here's an example of a blended learning action plan. I'm not putting it up there because I want you to call me and I will walk through it with you. So I'm just going to hold it and kind of talk through it with you. But so the action plan starts out with our pyramid, what it looks like. This is the blended learning continuum. It looks at the data that goes along with it. And then we also have over here to the side just the key aspects of what it would look like for your 3 goals. So we give different milestones. By September, we should be doing this. By November, we should be here. By February, we should be doing this. Depending on what it looks like in your school. Not one action plan is the same because everybody has different goals. Everybody has different ambitions as to what they want blended learning to look like. We customize it to make it fit, to make it mold within your current program. Then what we do then is we create like step by step, month by month, what we need to do. So here's September, this is what the admin will do, this is what the coaches will do, and then this is what the support team will do. And it gives everybody goals of what they need to accomplish. There's usually about 5 or 6 things for each month. And then when it's a milestone, like we had to hit something, we'll bold it, we'll make sure that that's being targeted when we're on site. We also have this combined with our instructional coaching application. That means all of this is in an application that you can use on your phone. So when you're working with students or working with teachers in the blended learning process, you can go in, you can look for ideas, suggestions, and you'll get notifications on different elements that you need to accomplish on your personalized action plan. So what do you need to do in order to get your action plan up and running? You could be a classroom teacher and have your own customized action plan. You can be a school and you want your own customized action plan for your building or for your campus. You could be a school district and you want your own customized action plan for your school district. To get the ball rolling, the very first thing you need to do is set up a virtual call with me. We want you to get kind of to understand our process. We'll walk you through the action plan step by step. We'll talk about what it looks like. We'll talk about the outcomes of some of the schools that we've been working with. After the 30-minute conversation, we will either A, give you just a quick little guide that you can start to fill in your own, or B, we can set up a time that we can either do a virtual call with your school or come out on site. It's really not that hard. You can either then continue working with us or you can try to do this on your own. Because the best part about our system is that now we have the application that is basically you have Marcia Kish in your pocket. So that means at any point in time, if you need help with something, the application is going to give you some suggestions, video examples. It's going to give you a step-by-step guide to go along with your customized action plan. So there you go. First thing, start by getting a virtual call going. Get that virtual call in, and then we'll come up with your next steps. Also, for everybody who goes and signs up for a free virtual call, we're giving away our brand new planning checklist. This is something we decided to create for phase 1 and for phase 2. These checklists are for your planning guides and purpose. So it walks the teachers through what they need to put into their plans when they're deploying their blended learning process. Thank you guys for joining me today. It was fun sharing out about the action plan. If you have any questions, you know you can contact me through email. You can contact me through social media, contact me through our website. Feel free to reach out. We can't wait to talk to you and get your action plan up and running. Have a great day, guys.